Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Paradise League. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are going to set off with a third game, and we are a third matchup in our winner bracket finals against Vinicius, as we said earlier, Vinicius versus Post Haste Gaming. And fun little fact, boys and girls, we got our first Post Haste ever built by Post Haste Gaming as the game ended. It was great. I tagged in somebody else. We got our favorite little Dutch guy here. We got Dutch Ownage. What's up, Dutch? How you feeling? How's life?
Favorite Dutch person? Amazing. How many other Dutch people do you know?
One. That's you.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured. I'm doing good, man. Hey, it's something. No, I'm excited to see what's going on here. I think I'm not sure who's playing on the Hellborn side here. Are you familiar with the people on the Hellborn side?
I'm familiar with Menele and Yunkel and Fa, right? Those are the three that I know. Captain Huggy, not so much. Oh God, sorry. They're all the same. I'm colorblind. Smile. I know Pollo Boy. I'm pretty sure Pollo Boy's JP, if I remember correctly. Pollo Boy's JP. I'm pretty sure XDD, is that Lucius? I would like to say it's Lucius.
Like you're
pretty sure
it's the wrong person.
Okay. Yeah, it is Lucius. So I know that Lucius has a weird style of carry where he's very passive and it's very easy to see. And I know that people don't necessarily like that. I know that Thonhodmak, that's Beans, obviously, the spell magnet. He just eats everything to the face. Then, you got Roz, of course. And, I don't know Bubby, honestly. I've never talked to Bubby. I've never played Bubby. I don't know anything about Bubby. So I won't even pretend that I do. So, but
at least like okay, the Americans / Latins, right?
The Peruvians. I
think so, right?
Yeah. Lucius and I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Roro is Peruvian, but I know Lucius is. So,
yeah. Okay.
Beans is an honorary Peruvian, so it counts.
Fair enough. So I know that I think Lucius does like to play Sapphire, right? I think that's one of his heroes, and it did actually get a notable nerf this patch. I don't know how much you've kept up with the patch notes.
Not at all.
Okay, I figured as much. So the W and the shield got nerfed a little bit. The cooldown and the mana cost of the shield notably got increased by a little bit, which actually does hurt his mid lane. Harass potential, because usually you could just pop the shield, pop in some auto attacks, and not take any damage. But I think Sapphire has a very static gameplay in a way, right? Because what you do is you put him like solo middle, or sorry, a dual middle or solo mid. You stack the medium camp and the hard camp, and then you farm it when it's tripled. And I think we've seen multiple cases where they tried to do that and I just got super punished for it because it is so, expected and obvious that it's going to happen. So
yeah, the gameplay pattern matches what Sapphire wants to do, right? She can push her GPM to higher levels based off the stacking the camps, and like you said, they can pull hard and medium either deep in the jungle or right behind the lane. So it's like you said, it's pretty expected. We know what we're gonna see.
Yeah, and it's also pretty exploitable because if you use the W from the Sapphire to clear the stacks, then you don't have it to try and team fight when they come to contest it. So I think if you play some aggressive heroes against that, you can quite easily shut down a Sapphire. And I think we are sort of seeing that with some potential tri-lane heroes, is what I'm seeing here in the Legion side, with Chipper, Behemoth, and Gladiator. So 2 other heroes that got changed, or 3 other heroes that got changed last patch here. Nymphora's E, the stun. Sorry, no, the mana got mana cost reduced, and the stun is significantly faster now. Then we have Behemoth's, which his W finally got a cast time increased. So you're not stomping, and by the time that you finish your stomp, the target is already in Narnia, chilling there. And then you have Gladiator, who now can put his whip on to basically not damage creeps, so not push to lane. But it will still like damage enemies. So the Gladiator whip change is probably like a lot more powerful than I expected it to be. Because I didn't realize, you know, the actual like harass potential you have without them pushing the lane. Because normally if you try to harass people with the Gladiator, you automatically push the lane. But now that doesn't really happen anymore.
Yeah, that's the big thing too, is like it's really hard to freeze wave and have good wave manipulation and creep aggro when you have whip, right? Flag just smacking literally everything, no questions asked. Objectively is kind of a pain in the butt because it's really hard for you to hold your wave. So that change, being able to toggle it between heroes and creeps, is actually like a really huge deal. It's just that you also have to be super aware of, oh no, I forgot I don't hit creeps and you're trying to push.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're trying to like farm creeps or something, you need to basically like play around a little bit with it and get comfortable with it, which they like since it hasn't really been out for that long, they might not yet be completely. But yeah, I'm excited to see like how they're gonna use it, because this does like notably open up Gladiator in a little bit more of like a carry role, right?
Yes.
And I'm just kind of curious, like, because I think we saw B-Pro run the Gladiator in a bit more of a carry-ish position. So I'm curious, like, to see if the Legion team here would also kind of do that. But then we see a Malikan. Another hero that got changed. Same as Magmus and Kraken, actually. So Malikan got his E changed a little bit. Now he has passive 2 magic armor, additionally. And his ultimate lasts for 6 seconds instead of 3 seconds. And Magmus got the Q range increased a little bit early on. And Kraken got, I think, one of the more interesting buffs. If you go to the Kraken ultimate, currently, if you are within the center of the Kraken ultimate, you take plus 20% additional physical damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. But at the moment, I don't see any physical damage on the Legion side, though. Or the Hellborn side, sorry. So I'm kind of curious, like, what they're going to do about that.
I think... Oh, there. I know what Mr. Poyo Boy's playing.
Is that the Sephoris?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know his hero pool, so...
So, Poyo Boy played Sephoris last game, and he performed amazingly. He did the same build he did on his Soul Reaper. He literally just went Marchers, Chalice, Gnome, right into Dawnbringer. He basically was just sprinting at the enemy team with no fear and couldn't die. And a Ghost Lucius on Sapphire, that was a given. Magmus on Thumb Mag, Bubby playing Infora, and Roar's going to play offlane Kraken again. That's what he played last game. The thing about his offlane Kraken is that he had a really, really bad early game. They zoned him pretty well, and they played it pretty correctly. He ended up picking it back up towards the end of the game, which is really good. They had some really good plays. So that's a good sign. We'll see how it goes this time. Yes, he played Soul Reaper, and they switched it around. Lucius went mid with Bushwhack with Demented against Doze, who was playing Kraken, and MakeLover83 is playing Glacius. Poyo Boy went solo, short, with Soul Reaper against Whoop G playing Deadwood. So just switched the lanes around, gave him a free game. I just realized something. That is a Tempest pick.
Yep. I think it's going to be like a laning Tempest or something like that. Well, Tempest in a laning situation can actually be really powerful if you know how to use it properly. Because those elementals, they hurt if you let them. It's only like 18 range damage. Or physical damage, sorry, per hit. But the elementals, they don't really take any magic damage at all. Because they have like 20 magic armor or something stupid like that. So if you get level 3, they are tanky enough where they don't really die anymore. And you can just man up with them so easily. But usually you want to lane it with something that can help the creeps a little bit. For example, Shell Shock plus Tempest is actually a cool combo, because you can put the elementals in the roll. And then like suddenly you have like 6 elementals right on top of you. because they're usually slow, so slow that they can't really chase down enemies, right? But it's just more for you use them to get map control, usually. Well, at least that's the way I've seen it being used most effectively, you know.
So the question here for me is, so Milano is playing mid this game. He's playing Gladdy. Okay, Malkin's on the carry side, B top. Melee is playing the Chipper in this game. And I know that Chipper kind of has been one of those heroes that's always been super good. And again, specifically in this game.
Is actually in some trouble here.
Oh my goodness, Tempest, what are you doing, kind sir?
Yeah, he got ganked by both Nymphora and look, if he blocks us off here properly, then he can maybe get something done here.
The elementals actually block him. The jungle camp stops. Oh my god, the jungle camp actually lost aggro and turned away. He almost got executed. This is a good pickup for Menelay. So Menelay's gonna grab Graveluck instantly. Get a little bit of a spike.
I don't like the lane setups here, because Malikan notably is really weak against physical damage.
Yeah.
Malikan is strong against magic damage, especially because back in the day, I used to play a lot of Malikan. You know, with Big Ego Crew, sorry. And back in the day, his E used to be it used to give 10 magic armor even at level 1 at max, basically. At 1% HP, you know? And so that was the power of that hero usually, because on average 5 magic armor would just make you so tanky in the lane, and in the tri lane you just never could really kill the Malikan. The 2 magic armor that by the way, sorry, look at top lane.
What is going on? Oh
they do
no!
have the elementals.
He's level 3, so I have a little bit of mini step. I thought about going through. The Zeal coming through, getting a nice good damage. And the Behemoth actually, Yonko, zoning out right now, so Luis just can't get up there to get an assist, but he's trying to cut down the trees to find Yonko. Yonko just trying to direct path the trees. Oh, no, Nymphora died to the creeps. Oh, no, Yonko with the big HP pot actually going through. Mana pot getting canceled, HP getting canceled. Attack onto the trees. He's nice and stuck. A Lava Surge to confirm the CC, so the hard CC's done. He tries to stop, can't get through. That's a good pickup, and it's like we were talking about. The mini stun and the elementals, even though the mini stun isn't doing the most damage in the world, the 0.25 second stun is just enough for the elementals to get in killer. 24 damage at level 2 is a lot of damage when 6 of them are smacking you in the teeth.
Yeah, and especially it just does so much damage against targets with no shield. Because if they have a shield, then you know it will block most damage. But against something like Nymphora, if you can lock him down and maybe block him a little bit, then that would that's a lot of work that you can do. But I feel like there was a little bit of a miscommunication there between Tempest and the Behemoth, because Behemoths didn't really assist the Tempest when they were coming from behind, basically. And that surprises me a little bit.
Well, Luis just cut the Behe off. Behe couldn't get down. Luis just cut him off the crystal, so he's kind of stuck.
Oh, okay.
And also, I don't know if you saw, but Beans almost just died to elementals, and he almost died to elemental and glacial blast just from the damage together all alone. But Bubby's trying to set up something here, trying to get a Zeal. He's gonna go for Tempest. Okay, Yonko's gonna try and wall off, but the wall is deep. Actually, the elementals are going to kill Beans. Beans goes for a Lava Surge, trying to jig any damage, can't go. Glacial blast ticking through. He survives. The pool to dodge the last tick of the auto attack from Yonko. Yonko's gonna end up dying in the process. All right, Sapphire picking up a good kill. Volatile bot coming down for a little bit of a heal. The elementals literally left Beans at 40 HP. He dodged the auto attack from Yonko with Steam Bath to end up not dying. You know, super huge. The Surge whiffed, but he had to go up to get away from the elementals, so it's okay. It worked out in the end. Milano's having a pretty good lane right now against Pollo. Not bad. They're going pretty even, so I consider a win-win. Malkin's not farming too bad. But Koro, again, melee versus melee. Koro actually is getting experience in the game. He's actually level 5 in 4 minutes, so he's doing pretty good for himself.
Yeah, and this is in the bottom lane. This is with a Chipper being there to assist him. So this just shows how scary a Kraken can be, because they notably the ultimate isn't the only thing that they changed about the Kraken. They notably also they sped up the charge. Thank God for that, because the charge was one of the most
oh, Dodge take a peek mid lane. the DD. Oh, nope. Okay. Milano actually dodged everything. Okay. Boy, oh boy, dodging out the chariot. It's okay. The Tempest going through. The Humbug actually smacking down Tempest right now, dying through. And a tackle to confirm the kill. Literally, Sapphire just grabbed that poor man made of wind and sadness, slammed him by his face into a bunch of trees. Poor guy. He's just trying his best.
Poor fella. We do see the jungle being stacked there. But I don't know if they want to give this to Sephora's or to the Sapphire. I think they're gonna give it to Sephora's here. But I would have liked if they waited until the Sephora's level 6 here. Oh, sorry, 7. Because like level 4 Q is just so does so much more.
Yeah.
And like the cooldown goes down a lot as well. Tempest still going top. Don't know.
Bottom lane Dutch. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, Fawn's up popping ult to get the Kraken off to stop his charge. Just a sword throw away. Throwing a little bit of a boomerang sword, just trying to get out. Had to pop hard to save himself, or he would have just died there because Fall threw a wave and was prepared to charge. Yeah, and again, Boy's taking these stacks extremely slow because he's not level 7 like you're saying. But he should be close to 7. There it is. He just hit 7. So it clears a little bit better. Not as healthy, though.
Yeah, and so we see like the Gladiator also trying to finish some stacks here. But like the difference between these two teams at the moment is that the Magmus is getting XP middle and like actually getting like value from the mid lane, while the Latent side is just completely sacking the mid lane. And that is because the Malikan cannot 1v1 against this Kraken.
Yeah, we saw it earlier when he positioned up on the Malikan. He almost killed him twice.
Yeah, that's like the Malikan is just not good against physical damage. So a Malikan against Kraken is
take a look, peek Dutch. Oh, take a look. Sorry to interrupt you. Oh, nope. Okay. He actually zoned out the Magmus with the Elemental. Sorry, I just wanted to... Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure we saw it.
Yeah, so the Magmus... I think Magmus should honestly consider just picking up an Iron Shield.
Uh-oh. Magmus coming through the nice Lava Surge. BT had a good Lava Surge. A break time coming through. Slam down with a get out of my way. Construction zone down. Not enough to follow through the damage. They can't get a tackle angle. That was a really good fissure from the, shakery boy, the behemoth, cutting off the Lucius from being able to get the damage in off the Zeal combo. So that's actually really good. Good awareness from there. And we just saw the power in 4. The fat heal, even at, level 1, still a big heal, right? So...
4 actually maxing the mana.
Oh no! A slam by Yonko, just slamming down bees to try and get the kill, just to pick up something. Tempest with Glacial Blast coming through, Elemental's coming through. Uh-oh, Pitfall coming down, a whipping down on the poor little Monarch, slapping her down. Yonko getting 6 there and just burning slam to kill Beans there was super good. Honestly, the Magnus 1-0 and 4 having a good game. Early gold, really good. Burning solo walled him, not bad. Kraken TP top, gonna try and make something happen. All right, Tempest trying to scout anything out. Yonko not there. There's Rev Ward there. They don't know he's there. Okay, break time. Oh no, Aurora, walk out of the trees, you goofball. No.
They don't have a lane ward, which is a little bit surprising because there's been so much pressure in the top lane. But yeah, like if Beans on the Magmus here would have just gotten the Iron Shields or the what's called the Iron Buckler, the cheap one, Yeah. That like reduces the damage from the elementals by so much.
Oh, and like Dutch, wait, Dutch, look, they're setting it up. Okay, big 2-man stop coming through. Lava Surge coming through from Monk. A nice slam down on Metal Aim with the Q. He's gonna try and get the DD damage. Oh my god, 4 rockets in his face. It's Saw Blade Showdown. So I killed to choose a support because I think the Malkin might be a little bit too hard to kill.
No mana.
So they pick up a kill on that, but look at Tempest. Tempest might be in a bad way. Okay, tackles miss. Zoro kind of wastes his time, so Tempest gets away for free. But guess what? These Tempests are bombing everything. Oh, but Captain Huggy is not scared. He's walking forward, but he has Hole. But I don't know if he's going to use it. Whoever's TPing top canceled it. They didn't show up. Uh-oh. Oh, here they're going to TP now. Try to make something happen.
Yeah. So I think Kevin is playing... I don't know if he did it there. But what you can do is you just like control the elementals to instantly kill the unstable shard. Yeah. Oh, and this is so greedy by them, actually.
Oh, no. Okay. So, Roro could have had the angle charge there on the tree, but I don't know if they kill him. Tempest coming through. They've been damn. Jeez Louise, these Tempests are chewing Roro alive.
Yeah. They don't really have long-range catch without the Malikan. Sorry, without the Magmus. So, the Kraken charge is still like an awkward ability because you need to angle it into a cliff. Which makes it difficult to sometimes properly hit the targets you want to. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we see Sephora's actually rotating onto the Malikan here. Malikan, I think, is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yep, okay, Lava Surge coming through. Nice big stun, trying to slap down slow. Here comes Undying in the breath. A nice little miasma on top of him. And Fall actually ends up getting away with ult, but a hole coming through Tempest. He actually almost dying. And guess what? Fall lives. Fall's still trying to run away. A nice Lava Surge coming through. Metalade try to rocket barrage. You get him out, but just was too much. So a very good split. They make a good Lava Surge play on bot lane, and Yonko almost dies to the engaged top. But guess what? It works out. Hole's thrown down, saves the day. So they do lose Fall with that 1 kill. But again, Fall's GPM still not struggling too bad. He's still sitting at 400. He's still getting the carry. But Milano, on the other hand, he's had a good laning phase, good game. But Pollo Boy's level 11. Pollo Boy's has been running around getting kills. Okay, Pitfall, Showdown coming through. A nice smack with the Pitfall to a Chariot. Okay, Yonko slaving down a wall. Break time. Fissure coming through. And Milano whipping down Pollo Boy, getting a big fat stack of gold for a shutdown. That was really good. Pollo Boy was 2-0, had a lot of gold in his belt. That's good for him. And the combo was perfect. Just a nice showdown and throwing an R. Right before the R lands, pulling back, and Pitfall stuns him, knocks him up. He just couldn't get away. He didn't have anything behind him to save him, so he ends up just going down. So Milano ends up collecting the mid tower. 11 minutes of the game, which is pretty good. He actually, showdown himself to TP back. So what's going to happen is now they have this mid tower down. They have more access to the jungle, right? They have more access, and they open up the map.
Yeah, this middle tower is really important for them. But I think they might get flanked here. So the 4 people incoming from the Hellborn side here. Even the Sapphire coming from the side from trying to flank them.
A Lava Surge is going to come through from Magnus. Magnus is Lava Surge on top of the Tempest. Just trying to get through. Zeal coming through. A nice little spit, a little Huck Toy water gun for the Kraken. Captain Huggy lives at 1 HP, trying to run away. A nice tackle coming through to go on Milano. Milano going through. A nice shot on the Crystal from XDD. So if you see Lucius actually tackled and despawned the Crystal there, trying to just get a good angle to get a tackle to push on the wall, they get a good kill. But Pitfall ends up killing Roar in the background, which is okay. Said, you're not the main character. A Lava Surge coming up in 1, 2. Here it comes. Big Lava Surge. He's going to body block him up to go up the hill. All right, a nice Undying and a Miasma coming down. Just burning R to kill on the Milano, and that's a good setup. Again, just chasing down Milano. Milano blew his full kit. They couldn't do anything about it. He couldn't TP out. A nice Mors, nice Mors to Temisia. Just a nice Miasma coming down with the Undying, and doesn't matter how much, passive damage you block or how much passive damage you regen. Undying just makes it so Gladiator falls over. And he just can't. He can't do anything. He can't heal. He can't regen. So they get chased down. Good trade.
Slap the troll.
That's just like a Q and from Behemoth into a stun from Tempest, and the elementals, you spawn them right at top. I would love for Tempest to get an Energizer as well, because the extra attack speed that you can give to the elementals there helps so much. Plus you can actually stack them up as well then.
Yeah.
So
plus Meteor. Oh, sorry. I thought you were done. Plus Meteor doing 3% of max HP every second. Or half second? Second every half second, whatever it is. That's super huge. Yeah, he throws wall, you throw down Meteor, and just eats people alive.
The Meteor at this point in the game is kind of neglectable with like 700 HP in Nephora. That means it does like 21 damage every second. It's kind of, it's not going to make or break it. It's more like oh, 2 people smoking here. I think they may have seen that actually.
Nope, the smoke didn't break, but I don't know if they saw it on their ward.
They stood uphill, I think.
Yeah, but there was a ward there, so they saw to the ward. Lava Surge missing on Fall, trying to get through. Yonko coming from behind. A nice little break time Fissure coming down, putting up the safety post, saving Fall. Fall actually sword throwing out, missing. Okay, Steam Bath, do you have it? No. Oh, boy. Jesus. 4 rocket barrages and a big stun from Yonko, just confirming the kill, get what he can. And at the top lane, we're looking at the top of Nymph4, getting on top of our poor little Tempest buddy with Pollo Boy. And Pollo Boy chickened him up, and Lucius last hit the kill. He said, I'm the carry. I deserve this. Exactly. And another thing, too, that we forgot about is Nymph4 giving mana, even though it's nerfed. You're saying Sapphire has mana problems now, right?
No. Sorry, it was buffed, so...
Oh, buffed. You said... How dare you?
Yeah, okay, so I said the mana cost was reduced. Hey. So the Grace of the Nymph used to have like an increasing mana cost as it gave more mana. Do you understand that?
Yeah. No, I more so was talking about the Sapphire. I said the Sapphire was the one with the mana cost.
Sorry. Yeah.
You're good.
Yes. The W and the E got nerfed a bit, but like the W got only nerfed like really little. I think the main nerf was to the shield, the mana cost of the shield. So she might not be as strong in the mid lane anymore, because back in what you used to do is just like you just started trading auto attacks and then pop the shield for 50 mana and get like basically 100 or 160 HP for free.
Yeah.
But like what she's doing right now, like the flash farming potential that she has, that hasn't really changed at all.
Sure.
So we see also the Legion side now finally choosing to clean up their jungle a little bit. I'm kind of curious what the Malika is going to buy as well. So I was thinking, and I know that's dangerous, but they changed the Malikan ultimate to at the moment. Oh, top lane, sorry.
Oh, Dutch take a peek. Oh no! No! He missed Hole on our poor Sapphire, and Sapphire actually did. Okay, she's gonna set up for Milano. I think setting for Milano, who's level 12, is really good. Okay, Roro accidentally whiffs Kraken. That's okay. It happens. Sometimes we miss skill shots, but it's okay because beats Thon Hod Mach. Literally, F-Don's biggest enemy, his biggest threat, coming through with the Lava Surge of Junko, trying to run it down. Another Lava Surge in 3. But here comes a Fissure coming through. But guess what? You blocked yourself too, goofball, but a stun coming through. Softplay Showdown. Thon Mach makes it away for free. Poyo Boy running it down. And oh, nope, Metalay with Undying. He's gonna run away. Very good setup and really good team fight. Unfortunately, Kevin missing Hole there. Kinda, you know.
Yeah, it was just on the edge. But also there, like a little bit of miscommunication between Menelay and the Behemoth. Behemoth had his Behemoth had his Q up for quite a while there. But he was like waiting to turn it on the Magnus. But Chipper used his rockets on someone else. I'm not sure, but it wasn't on the Magnus. Because they should have been easily able to burst down the Magnus with like stun from Behemoths, ultimate from Behemoths, and 5 Chipper rockets. But
very true.
Yeah.
Oh, Metalay, you're in a bad way. Kraken tackling through, going through the tower because he doesn't have the angle, but doesn't necessarily matter. Splash coming down, Rocket Barrage trying to focus buffer any damage. Wait for the Q. Uh-oh. Roar, you better run away, buddy. Oh no, Roar doesn't have missiles. Fall coming in. Sword Throw coming through. He misses, but that's okay. Pop Salt, sacrifice some HP, but he's not in range. Okay, XDD just kind of lurking with the Shroud, trying to wait, trying to make a decision. He sees everyone. He decides, maybe not. But a little bit of a misplay there on both sides. That's okay. Also, if we take a look at our South Forest, he did the same exact build. Ghost Marshals, Bottle, Chalice, Gnome, going for Dawnbringer. This dude loves Dawnbringer.
yeah, this is the old Snooki build with the gnomes. I think it's really good. Sometimes they went for just missed the charge in the mid lane actually. So sometimes he went for like something like a tablet as well if he felt like he needed that. But I don't think he will here. There's also not too much physical damage coming out from the Legion team. It's more true damage, actually, with both Gladiator and Tempest, notably if you get Staff, both doing true damage. Also, Tempest picking up an Elk Bones is, I would say, a little bit greedy.
Uh-oh. With Gladiator getting caught up. The Lava Surge coming through, the nice stun, and the Cracker coming down, and lava flowing freely, just smoke showing him. Not much he can do. He just falls over. It's just damage is too much there.
PK on the Kraken. So they're not really, especially with like Gladiator going for a Shroud instead of something more like a Mock. I'm not sure who Milano is. I don't know if you do.
Uh-oh. Boy, oh boy, just actually getting owned in the mid lane by Fog. We were looking at something else. Let's peek at something else. He actually ended up dying in the mid lane. I didn't think they were going to go in on there, but...
Oh, it's Sigma. Okay. I don't know why he went for a Shroud here. Seems weird. I don't know.
Maybe he likes being sneaky.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe he's really trying to go and set up some kills. But it's not really working out. Like, I think if he maybe would have just gone for like Barrier into Shrunken or something, he would still like do a lot. Tempest also might be in a little bit of trouble because we see the Sapphire here setting up. I don't know if Tempest saw this here.
I think she did. But Sapphire also just revealed she has BKB. So they didn't know before. She didn't pop it or anything, but it just shows in her inventory. So now she has BKB. She's going to be that much harder to kill. And even then, I think they're already having trouble killing her to begin with. So I think it's like one of those things now where it's just going to, she's 7-0. It's going to be that much harder. She's having a great game. And Sigma trying to press up here. Just trying to push the wave in and crash. And again, a PK with the Lava Surge getting her off the corner of the side. And actually, Roar actually missing the tackle there, but somehow ends up hitting Yonko, but not stunning. Guess what? Newerth's here. All right, standing still. Is going to put the crystal in front of Milano. Kraken's going to go down. She's going to get stuck on the crystal and the Kraken. She's going to take the 20% bonus physical damage. Yonko's going to get smoked in the process. A really good setup there by the Sapphire and the Nymphora.
Yeah.
Very good answers on the map.
That's actually a really good combo. I haven't really thought about too much. DD Sephora's here. I think Malcolm might be in a little bit of trouble if he keeps playing like this. He does have Insanitarius though.
He needs to get a good toggle out. Nope, he'll be okay. But again, Boyo doesn't care. Boyo's still setting up. Okay, Tempest coming through the Glacial Blast. Meteor down. Oh my goodness gracious. The Meteor came down. He went to cast a spell and he got Lava Surge and almost one-shot instantly by a smack for the South Forest. Ends up dying. So they end up trading Poyo Boy for the Gladdy and Fa, which the Malkin and the Tempest. And here's the thing. Fa revealed BKB there and unfortunately didn't get to do anything with BKB. He kind of just got ran down by the South Forest and died. So he kind of, it really, you know, with the BKB reveal, unfortunately, really didn't get anything off it. And it's kind of just, it's kind of depressing.
And Chipper also stacked for the Hellborn team here, which is a thank you moment, I guess.
Also, nice. I would like to point out that you said 21 damage and a 3% damage on a 700 HP target doesn't make or break anything, but I'm not gonna lie, the last game I watched 5 people live with 20 HP, that 21 damage would have mattered, so suck it.
True, in that case it would have. Usually it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with that then.
Usually, until it does.
yeah. Okay, but sorry, to the Malakan. What I wanted to say before was, so the Malakan ultimate at the moment, it gives you, it used to give you 20 armor for only 3 seconds, but now it gives you 20 armor for 6 seconds, which is actually quite significant, because of those 3 seconds, 2 seconds are actually people being feared. So there's a little bit of, you know, like counter synergy there.
I didn't think about that. That's actually a fair point.
Yes, now 6 seconds, that's actually a lot more. And you can consider maybe getting staff now in Malakan, because if you get staff, then every 14 seconds, you can get like 20 armor for 6 seconds. It's maybe not that bad.
No, probably not.
But
he's ulting to take the Ancients.
Yeah, I think like staff is also an item that just boosts your farm by a lot. Because, you know, being permanently ultimated and having permanent cleave is just good.
Yeah, and the stats that you get from staff too are also not negligible at all, right?
Yeah, Malakan is not really
Uh-oh, Roro tried to go in, but Smug is broken. Captain Huggy said the Pitfall coming through to try and pull him back. Uh-oh, Kraken's release, he's on the crystal, here comes the Chariot. A nice backplay stun, Huggy trying to go in for a hole. He can't get the hole because Beans literally reacts with a Lava Surge instantly. Hold still, Sapphire ulting trying to go through and a kill. And guess what, Roro's still trying to hunt Yonko, but can't. That was a really good heads-up play by the Magmas. He PK'd in the back, found Tempest, stunned him as he's about to cast hole. As he came out, went to cast hole again, got ulted by Sapphire. The layering of the CC was absolutely amazing there. That turned that fight. If he would have got hole off, I think that would have been a whole different ball game. That probably wouldn't have looked as good as it did.
Yeah, so the Magmas was just sitting in the back, basically, really patiently, waiting for the Tempest to make a move first. And I think that is the being ahead advantage here. Because of they're so far ahead, because like Sapphire is so tanky, and the Force is like frontlining right now, like a beast. They really don't need to have Magmus jump instantly to burst down a target or something. They can just kind of play chill, because the Legion side is way more combo-y than like the Hellborn side here is. Although like the one combo that they have done, I think 2 times now, maybe. That I think is actually really good is the Sapphire ultimate setting up for the Kraken ultimate. Yeah,
they can choose a target that they want to pick out.
Yeah, and it's also just a free hit, because you just want the Kraken ultimate to be down already, right? You can maybe even do like something like that with Geomancer ultimate.
You could. I think that's like, I think theory crafting behind what you see and theory crafting of what you see on drafts is always super fun, right? You're into a situation where you start seeing people's ideas and you see how what they want is translated. I love a flows really going on top of Milano. Milano segment just getting absolutely eaten down. Oh my god! The auto attack tackle just did 95% of the Tempest HP. He got shot down in the streets. Man, oh man. XDD 11-0-2. He is having the game of his life right now. Enabled a lot by his supports, being able to have a nice game. And, you know, Sapphire puts down big rock, hit rock, me get creep. So it's a win-win, right?
So what I'm getting from this game is that, like, when what you got is not being held back by Volca, like, they're instantly winning.
That's not... If that's not the truest statement I've ever heard in my entire life, I don't know what is.
I don't think you were there, but there was, like, this game we've been memeing on a little bit about recently, where, like, Volca played Pharaoh, and Pharaoh was buffed, and he was like, and Pharaoh was like one of his signature heroes, you know, and he was like 0-8-0 or something like that game.
Oh no, poor Volca.
And everyone was making fun of it for like basically like the past months or something.
Oh no, poor guy.
Okay, like he never, he's like never has a bad game, you know, like someone like me who has a bad game like once every 2 games. You know, that's like you can't meme that shit. But Volca, he's so bloody consistent.
He has 40 good games, he has 1 bad game, and it was like, remember that time you 0-8, you fucking loser?
Exactly. That's how you do it.
I love Volca. I love Volca.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. Exactly.
But that's the crazy part about it, like thinking about it, is just when you're playing one of your signature heroes and everyone's like, oh yeah, he's gonna perform, and then you do that and everyone's like, ugh.
Yeah, like it wasn't even his fault either, because like there was just nothing to do that game. They had like no follow-up with the Pharaoh. They had like I want to say like a Monarch and then like another defensive support, like an Empath or something, against like heroes with escapes.
Yeah, alright, so we're looking at a group smoke here, Dutch. They're just trying to find anyone that's pushing out, and they couldn't find anything. So the long lane, unfortunately, it's slow pushing. Short lane, it's pretty much deep on where their tier 2 was, and the mid's about even. So now there's a point where they gotta start figuring out what they want to do, right? Do they want to start pushing lanes together as 5? Do they want to try and get pickups? Do they send someone to split to do 1-3-1? Like, what makes sense this game for them to come back in the game, right? They're down 12k. Yeah, for the Legion side, they're down 12k, but they're not like, they're down 12k, but their fights are even when they could get off their spells, right? But their team fights are very much dependent on their spell usage. They're very much dependent on Hole, very much dependent on, teams are coming through. Okay, Milano actually shrouds away, but he's revealed instantly. A nice lava surge on Milano, but a nice chariot coming through, stunning and end up killing and picking up the kill on top of one of the supports. But it doesn't necessarily matter because they're coming through, and guess what? Fa, he pops R, trying to kill anything, and he can't. Lucius just gets the perfect angle to just get in and get out. Dodges the chariot. Beans lives pretty simply. Or did Beans buy back? I actually didn't see. Now I think about that.
2 people died there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just a good fight all around. Smart spell usage again. And it's like you said, we're running into a situation where their team fights are 100% dictated off their spell usage. Tempest didn't get to Hole. Right, Milano pretty much got killed right away. He got cherried off, which made the fight a little bit easier, a little bit longer, but necessarily didn't translate to anything, right? They didn't really pick anything up. Yes, they did kill Poyo Boy, and yes, they did kill the Kraken, but that's not really what they need to be worried about. What they need to be worried about is the Sapphire. The Sapphire's 12-0. She's sitting on fat stacks right now, and she's playing out of her mind. She's 700 GPM, just pushing the game to a point where they can't come back. And they're trying to save, okay. B, just go. Nice little fissure. Nothing crazy. Also point out, our Bubby had a really good Yule save on our Magnus earlier. So shout out to that. That was a really good Yule's usage. A very good Storm Stick, if you will. Storm Spirit. So it's really good. Good item usage altogether. But you kind of see what you're talking. Oh my god, Dutch! The second pair of post hastes ever for Team Post Haste Gaming. We're doing it. Finally.
Wait, who picked it up actually?
Magnus. Magnus picked it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it makes sense on the Magnus here.
Yeah.
In general, like it's quite a good item now. The post haste.
Another group smoke. Yeah, you can kind of see the problem. It's like you're saying, Gas. They're saying, Dutch, on the side of Legion, it's literally all up front, bursty, go, 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 and then they just run out of gas. They don't have that sustained damage.
Yeah.
Where the sustained damage on the side of Hellborn is pretty crazy. So they have a group smoke, they're trying to figure it out, and if we're trying to push through, it's like almost like they're kind of aware that this is going on. It's probably because they crossed.
And no one is farming lanes. That's
yeah,
like, that's it.
so
Like, by the way, like last team fight as well, I think one of the biggest things that team fight in general was that Behemoths ultimated the Sapphire, and Sapphire just got a shrunken off right before that.
yeah. But even then, I don't know if they can kill Sapphire that easy. They have double Storm Spirits, right? So it.
Yeah, but like Storm Spirit still makes you like perplexed. So Tempest is in trouble here.
Oh no, Tempest, you're in a bad way. Luis is popping down a crystal, bringing him downtown. Julie Brown. If somebody didn't steal his double killer, he'd be immortal right now. Cough, cough. I'm looking at you, Poyo boy.
Yeah, so I'm honestly at this point, I feel like you're so far behind, and this game is like going in the wrong direction at such speeds, that I think if I was Tempest here, I would consider just selling Outbones, buying Shrunken. I don't know if he has enough for that right now.
It's
he had like
60 gold, so he's
yeah,
not
he
that
had like
close.
1.3k or something before the death. So I think if he sold some items, he would have maybe been there. Because with that Shrunken Tempest, I think you can potentially turn. But they also have no intention of waiting for the Shrunken, it seems. Because they just went like for 5-man smoke with Tempest being so close to the Shrunken, right? So a bit of Behemoth going in.
Blinking forward and just okay. Now go blinking forward with the dunk. There's nothing to follow it up.
It's about sending a message.
Well, you never know. He could have been trying to make him force use a BKB, thinking that his team was going to follow up. You know, it could have been all strategic, but Luis just said, I don't BKB for nothing.
No. Don't know if they have uphill vision. I don't think they do. But I like they're just not scared at all at the moment, which they don't have to be. Because yeah, they're so tanky. And they have such like the Tempest Note with the Shrunken, the Behemoth and the Gladiator basically fall over and die, and they have the Sephoras to deal with the Malikan. Actually, Malikan is going to pick up a DD rune here. This might actually be the turn that they're looking for.
Here, Milano, just trying to shut down, get forward, whip some creeps out, just keep the waves pushed. Volatile Pod down to heal up Poyo Boy from the little bit of damage he took. They're just playing the vision game. It seems like Fall's just going to opt in to just farm their jungle. He's going to take the enemy jungle, just try and get some gold. I don't know if he's trying to farm a buyback, if he's trying to farm a big item, what exactly precisely he wants to do.
It's going to have to be, I would say, honestly, like, I would maybe consider just getting a bloody Doombringer or something at this point. But maybe. That is, like, just get, like, damage. Just something so aggressive that it might allow you to just deal with people. Maybe even a Hellflower. It's not as much on the damage side, but it's definitely like as aggressive. Because they don't really have any true saves on the Hellborn side. They have like 2 Storm Spirits, but you know, you buy the Hellflower to perplex people. If you Storm Spirit them, they're still gonna be perplexed. And Malikan just does AoE damage anyway, so he's just, as long as Malikan is hitting anything, it's probably good. But, also, I saw the Gladiator pick up Gladiator's in trouble here. It's an M4 port.
Yep. So Beans chooses the Storm Spirit there. He doesn't have Love Surge yet. Oh, he actually taps him to cancel TP. That was actually really smart. So basically, Magma's stunned and stunned him, and as soon as the stun CC ended, he basically Storm Spirited him so that the NIM4 TP could come and they could kill him. And as soon as he started TPing, he just tabbled him down and said, haha, cute. And they ended up picking up the kill. And Tempest is actually top right now. And oh wow, they actually PK away from each other instead of just stunning. I figured
wait, what server is this?
Do battle.
Because like that was really low, like low reaction speed. Oh, they are actually playing on like 150 ping on the Legion side. So this is ES West or ES East, I think. So that does explain it a bit. Mid tower is going to fall here. Like, especially because we haven't really had too many American teams competing, I believe, in the last few tournaments. So it's definitely like a little bit getting used to playing up ping again.
Sure.
Tempest actually going in on the Kraken here.
Interesting.
And he got a Savage Maze. I like it a lot. There's the Sapphire going for the wing bow. I don't even think we mentioned yet. So the Savage Maze makes sense here. It is a lot of damage. It's not as like single target lockdown as he maybe wants to have here. Because something like a Hellflower actually allows them to start killing people again.
True. So now we're seeing.
Yo,
Sorry,
go.
I thought you were done. Sorry, no, you're good. You're good. My information can wait. Continue.
The Sapphire and the Sephoris, and they really haven't really.
Oh, Yanko big game with a really good little stomperoni and cheese trying to duck down Poyo Boy. Poyo Boy's actually going to get Yule Spear to save. So Bubby actually coming Yule Spear to save, but doesn't necessarily matter. Whip coming through and killing him down as Fall's throwing the sword. But guess what? Roar's still in. Cracking down on Fall. Fall can't get away. Sapphire shooting the crystals. He's trying to shoot uphill, but can't get it. Okay, Bubby in the background with a volatile pod. BKB popped out by XDD, trying to run away, but guess what? Captain Huggy's just trying to throw down a ward to kill this Stun Mach, and there's a kill in the end. So Gongo actually ended up blowing his whole kit to try and kill Poyo Boy, and it took everything. It took Behe ult, Behe fissure, it took Pitfall, it took Whip, it took Chariot, it took everything.
Yeah, but like the moment that you kill the Sephoris, then there's no ultimates on the Malikan. So Malikan can just go ham at that point. And we saw the Sapphire trying to hit the shard there, while Malikan still had Shrunken Head up. And like I also want to point out that like the shard does magic damage, right? Like Malikan at this point is going to have more magic armor than like physical armor. So he likes taking magic damage.
Oh no, Bubby. Bubby just greedily trying to pull the wave. He gets break time down, Fissure slam. Captain Huggy dropping a meteor on his head, and elementals with Glacial Blast just killing him. Uh-oh. He started spirited. He just wants to run, but it doesn't matter. Slap the troll, crack him on the back of the head.
Sapphire.
Sapphire's about to get caught up. Gladiator going top, going through it. Sapphire going through. Okay, Sapphire popping up, but doesn't matter. Fall actually was out of range, so for his ult to fear to do anything, sword throw wasn't there. Oh no, wait a minute. Luis just turned it back around and said, where you going, son? Luis is killing him and getting a bloodbath. 14-0, huge. And oh no, Mount Fall actually going uphill with sword throw. They don't have anything for it, so it's okay, he gets away. But that was very greedy. I do not know why Schmigma decided to stay in the jungle there. That was the very greedy play.
He was ultimated by the Sapphire. So he ran out instantly after the Sapphire ultimate ran out, but that's 7 seconds. Oh, and that's a 5-man smoke.
Oh my goodness, jungle with a huge dunk on everything. Uh-oh, Luis, your Immortal game's done. 14-0, Sorcerer coming through. He might have Sharp, but guess what? Huge Cracker coming through. Shield coming through, but he can't ult. BKB popping through, trying to get out. Thumblock trying to heal him, trying to get anything he can. Trying to body block the elements, but it doesn't necessarily matter. Fall swinging through. Royal ends up getting killed. Poyo Blue coming back in with BKB killing everything. Melee getting slammed down. Rocket Brush coming through. And guess what? Luis just tried to come back for the Immortal. He wanted it. He lived with 20 HP. He was willing to risk it all. He burned everything, and Yonko with that absolute massive shockwave with a fat fissure, but it just wasn't enough. And it just had too much in the tank, and it just didn't matter. But that was close. A very good game. And also, I know Gladiator was ulted, but he could have just said, I don't wanna, and just unalted himself, thank you. That's how this game works. People think that you could just not eat spells. Smile.
Yeah, actually, it's a fact, like that. If you ult F4, like the Sapphire ultimate goes away.
Oh, Lucius is killing Milano in the fountain. All right, Lucius is immortal. He got what he wanted.